All right, everyone, it is day 42 of the 95 Days of Award Season Posts, and I am, as always, your friendly host, Cinephile Mike. And today, I am here to discuss Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu's Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. We meet Silverio Gama, a journalist, a family man, and now a renowned documentary filmmaker, as well as one at conflict with his Mexican heritage and the American land that he has called his home for over 15 years. Now, we learn that Gama is making history being the first Mexican journalist to be awarded the Althea Award for Journalistic Ethics, an award given every 4 years by the American Society of Journalists, an award he will be receiving in Los Angeles in his home state, California, the state that he calls home now. Now, while this is an honor, it isn't as welcomed as thought. When he returns to his native Mexico for a party in his honor, as well as a selection of other activities to recognize this occasion, we see the conflict he is in and how not everyone may be as supportive. He recognizes that he was able to leave the country and start a new life where many other people have not been able to have that same success or opportunity. And therein lies his frustration. Now, as the film progresses, or I should say starts, it's a very interesting opening, Iñárritu alternates between Silverio's dreams and reality. In addition to the aforementioned situations, he is also dealing with the grief of losing a son in childbirth, a strained relationship with his other two children that isn't what it is, and again, that hypocrisy of former co-workers and partners who he once thought were supportive. Now, as this film goes back and forth, we do get to a twist that was not fully clear in the film, at least not to me. Maybe some people that have seen this, and please chime in if you've seen this and got this twist, or not. After you watch this, let me know. Or if you've seen it, let me know your thoughts. But it really doesn't come until the end of almost a 2.5-hour film, in which this film at times is very funny and poetic. There are some beautiful images recreating different pockets of Mexican history that are both outstanding and quite heartbreaking and poignant. But there are also some parts of the film that dragged. It's a very meta, in-your-head piece, very similar to Iñárritu's Oscar-winning Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. But where that film soared, no pun intended, this one hits a few speed bumps along the way. And now, while the ending did get to a satisfying point, it was still ambiguous, and this is a film that's going to leave you asking questions. It does go full circle and ends where it begins with, well, I'm going to leave that to you to see and see how you feel about that one. Now, I do want to highlight Daniel Jimenez Caucho, who portrays Silverio. He gives a very strong performance and carries this film and the script that Iñárritu co-wrote with Nicolas Giacobone. Now, as described, Silverio goes on an oniric, or dreamlike, and I will admit I had to look the word up as well, oniric journey reflecting on his past, his present, and identity. And as he's going back and forth between the dreams and the realities, it gets a little tiring as it keeps going back and forth. I won't lie, I almost gave up, but I did stick with it, and I'm glad I did to see how it all came to an end. Now, the film, in its award season life, is currently shortlisted, one of the 15, for the Best International Feature Film at the Oscars from Mexico. And also, it was nominated for Best Foreign Language Film at the Critics' Choice Awards. It did not win, but it was nominated. Now, given Iñárritu's Oscar history, it's a very strong possibility that this film could land one of the 5 spots in the category. However, even better than it was as a film, I think Darius Khondji's cinematography is a stronger thing that the film should be represented for. The images are beautiful. If you are able to see this on a big screen, I believe it is streaming in some, playing in some theaters, try, because The images are beautiful, and the way Koji captures this is nothing short of brilliant. However, with the plots that I've discussed, for me, I can really only give the film a 3 out of 5 stars. It was almost a 2 until I got to the last 20 minutes, and again, the spectacular cinematography. Now, if you haven't had a chance to catch Bardo yet, you can catch it streaming exclusively on Netflix, or like I said, it is playing in some theaters. So, that's where you can catch that one. Tomorrow I will see you as we continue on this journey to the Oscars. We're getting almost to the halfway point here, which is exciting. Until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying, take a break and watch something new.